Woo! What is happening in my mouth? My tongue is fizzing. It feels like Pop Rocks and lemonade, and now it's salty, and now it feels like I'm eating meat. Now I'm tasting cheese. I have no idea what's going on in my mouth. I'm Salim Reshmanwala, and coming in June are 10 new episodes of Far Flung. Over the past few years, not many of us have been able to really travel and explore. One of the things that starts to happen is you can lose touch with that weird but wonderful feeling of being changed by new people and cultures. On Far Flung, we recapture some of that vibe. This season, we collaborate with local producers in 10 more locations around the world to understand ideas that flow from those places. You'll journey to very tiny suspension bridges 400 feet up in the air, uniting people living in the mountains of Nepal.
It's one thing to see it in papers, read about it, see videos, but it's completely different thing to be that. It just goes on and on and on and on, and it becomes like smaller and smaller and almost disappears in the horizon other side.
You'll hear tapes of Somali music that were hidden away, buried underground for years, in an attempt to make sure that they are never forgotten. Meet journalists who've taken to city buses to deliver the news behind a cardboard cutout of a television set. And learn about how Iceland is struggling to strike a balance between keeping its language alive while still staying actively engaged with our constantly changing global culture.
Sometimes it just comes out a bit blur because I'm thinking in one language and speaking in another. It gets kind of confusing sometimes.
Come with us and see what the world is dreaming up as we all try to get that feeling of traveling and getting hit by a new idea at the same time. That's all part of a new season of Far Flung with me, Salim Reshmanwala. Coming June 9th on Apple Podcasts and June 16th everywhere. Hi, I'm Salim Reshmanwala, host of a podcast called Far Flung from TED. In each episode, I'll take you to a new place across the globe to get lost in a new vibe and tap into surprising ideas. From tiny suspension bridges in the mountains of Nepal to journalists who've taken city buses to deliver the news in Caracas. Let's tap into what the world is thinking.